Hello, and welcome to the latest episode of Pathfinder, the Carrion Crown from D6 Damage. Brought to you by the Spell Tracker app, a great way to keep track of your various spells and character abilities, available wherever apps are sold.
We really need an app that lets me remember what half these songs I have saved on tabletop audio sound like.
That would be a...
It's called your brain.
You don't have the preview feature?
I'm just so worried it will just show you guys it first. I don't want to listen to something that's like Terror and it's heavy metal thrash music when I was hoping for like John Carpenter's The Thing energy. But
DM, why don't you start us off with the recap?
Alright then. Our party made their way into Harrowstone, hearing a faint, buzzing, almost musical sound. They went to Vesoriana to conduct things, to see if she was alright, and if she was aware of the presence of the Lopper leaving. They found that she was rather, not angered, but distraught by the music that was being played. The party felt it was best to destroy this as soon as possible, as Vesoriana is one of the few things holding the ghosts at bay. They made their way up, where they encountered a small assortment of mosquitoes. Cyphus had a bit of difficulty with that, and then they found a large assortment of sturges. The party began combing the area, finding very little, which was rather mysterious as the music seemed to permeate throughout the halls. Jack and Raphael found two large clutches of eggs, one they believed to be belonging to the Sturges, though Raphael's was much larger, which was much more concerning. The party further made their way in, and they stumbled across a small cell that seemed to hold Father Charlatan's corpse, a nearby skeleton bowing to him, confirming it. Then Discord died. And they got no XP for it.
It was a tragedy all around.
I blame the hair. Yeah.
Alright, so, D12, what's Jack doing over here? I think that was...
Well, he was gonna go in there, but, like, we had a long moment of empty space where I was kind of watching you guys do stuff and nothing really happened. So I kind of just stayed there and waited for an opportunity, and then Discord died, so yeah.
Well, your opportunity has finally arrived. Seize it.
So, yeah.
You know those gifs that, like, it looks like the truck's about to crash into a wall and it keeps going to different angles as it's about to hit it, and then you realize it's never going to hit it? That's what I picture with Jack reaching for the doorknob. Just, and Discord dies.
Yeah, basically.
So, as the party begins to make their way into Father Charlatan's cell, Jack, you're not certain what the others are doing, but you're never very certain what the others are doing. So, no real change for you. But as you slowly open the door, not much light seems to be coming through. The windows covered in dust and what you assume is soot or smoke. And whatever light there would be has been blocked out by the rain. As you make your way into a kitchen, there's a large brick stove to the right of you. You can see what was a prep station that has not had much work done on it in many a year. The smell of rotten food seems to permeate across as Sal, against your orders, slowly starts making his way in after the food. He seems to be indulging in what an archaeologist might assume is a pumpkin.
What is it?
Yeah, it's probably a really rotten pumpkin.
Oh, well then I'll let him enjoy that, and I'm gonna look around the room for anything else of interest or usual.
All right then. Roll me a perception check. Okay then. There's not a lot going on with this area. You do manage to make your way to the spice cabinet, where you find a lot of exotic spices that have been well kept. You find some dried, salted meat that probably better than Kendra's cooking, but there's only one way to find out. And some hardtack that, as hardtack does, has kept.
I'll let Raphael check it.
Okay then. Also, you find
Make sure
a
it's safe-ish.
you find a small knife block that appears to have been bolted to the table that it was on, with all the knives having chains going handles into the knife block.
Seems like it might have done well.
As you can imagine, that with this being a prison, they don't want a bunch of very, very sharp knives easily stolen.
No, of course not. That would make things easy. Oh. Anything else of noteworthiness in there other than the knife block?
No, it's just an old kitchen. You'd imagine anything of very big import, many looters may have stolen by now. This now has passed through all the vegetation and is making his way to the hardened dried meat. Yeah, takes a small bite of it, hisses at it, then tries to take another bite out of it.
I admire his determination.
I will prod him into investigating this door.
Okay, then. Almost like a wave of odor seems to come out as you look in and find that this is a pantry. The walls are kind of lined with broken bottles, mason jars, and whatnot, but a few are there. And in the back, you notice something, an odd gold light coming from, well, not light, but gold bottles. That's moonshine.
Like, I have extensive knowledge of this.
Well,
I've seen this liquid, this color of liquid before.
yeah, this is definitely moonshine.
All right, I'm going to pack it all up and start whistling a nice orcish war chanty as I whistle my way back to the party.
You recall once someone just handing you a glass of moonshine where they said, "Here, try this. It'll put some hair on your..." You chugged it all, and then you woke up in a different part of the country.
So you keep hearing Jack whistling, "Here, try this. It'll put some hair on your..." And then he stops singing for a minute and starts like whistling, and then he starts up again. "Here, try this. It'll put some hair on your..."
And this, kids, is why Jack's not a bard.
Raphael!
Shoo.
I have found the beverage of choice. Now come, kick open this door.
Oh, we're kicking doors now.
Yeah.
I will now proceed to kick the door, if I may.
Kicking the door open, you find what appears to be a small cell. There's the walls are lined with white chalk markings. Someone has clearly been counting their time in here. As you realize, this is probably solitary confinement.
Ugh,
Yeah.
never fun.
You see a skeleton in the corner. It's with his chalk has been drawing a game of tic-tac-toe.
Oh. That kind of makes me sad.
Yeah, you won though.
Or did he?
I'm just gonna do a quick scan around the room.
And then as you're in there looking around, he kind of he slides up to the door and pulls out one of the bottles of moonshine and goes, "I don't know how good this is. Make sure I don't die."
Wait. What are you doing? What is that? Are you drinking it?
No, he's holding the bottle out to you, like make sure he doesn't die.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take the bottle. I'm taking the bottle.
All right.
Well, if you take the one, he's like, "Go on, make sure. It must be safe."
I'll cast Purify Food and Drink on it.
All right,
Lose
he
a
switches
lot
it
of
out.
its luster to it.
He switches out the purified one with the non-purified one, hands you a non-purified one, looks at the purified one, takes a sip.
Roll me a fortitude save. Yeah, it's kind of watered down now. It's kind of a shame.
Jack retakes back the unpurified one and walks away from you.
You know, I was
Oh,
kind
no,
of hoping the
I already
purification would
purified the
transform
second
into a
one.
potato.
Really more of a time-based spell, don't you think?
Yeah.
Also, I don't think moonshine's made with potatoes, but I don't know anything about the alcohol production process outside of moonshine and floats.
You can make it out of potato.
You can make it out of just about anything.
Really?
I want to see coconut
That-
alcohol.
Kind of the whole point of moonshine.
Speaking of things with points, did we take care of the sturges out on the balcony? Like,
No,
get
you
Sal to
did.
go eat those?
I'm gonna head that way now as soon as someone points it out to me, but at this current moment, no.
I'm just gonna walk down the cell block while I still have Detect Undead. Just make sure there's none in any of the cells.
Oh, okay. Again, this place kind of radiates with a necromantic aura, though it does have a very strong presence here.
Which one specifically? Can you pick it for me again?
Here, in this area.
Now, is that where we found Father Charlatan, or was he over here?
Father Charlatan's here.
Okay.
He gets the big stuff because he's a fat boy.
All right, well,
What can you tell me about the what do you call them? Cells around here. Whoa! Somebody's flying a plane.
It's a large buzzing.
that was a gigantic sturge, guys.
Jesus Christ!
They make them.
They hatched.
So what do I see in these cells?
So, you're looking along, and it's really weird. These cells look to be empty. You're
Even with Detect Undead on.
like, it's bizarre because you're seeing an aura of undeath here, but you're not seeing anything in there. They look empty.
Alright, I want to focus.
All right then. Roll me a will save.
That's not what I'm good at.
I know, right?
I believe in you. Saren Ray guide you, poop.
Too late. I don't need your lesser god.
What's your god? She's the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck you.
There are many suns. In
She's
the
made
universe.
up. She's not real.
We have historical records of her and her deeds.
God, Cyphus is like a flat earther, but he's no sunner.
No, there's a sun.
Sunner.
One of these days, someone's gonna actually ask Cyphus why he thinks these things, and it'll be a really fun RP moment. Anyway,
Yeah,
I got a 13.
it's really bizarre as you're looking at them, trying to figure out why you're seeing undeath here, but you're not seeing anything.
That's annoying. Can I tell if it's lingering or if there's an actual undead somewhere?
It seems to be strongest here in the center.
Oh, you went boop bop beep boop for me.
It seems to be strongest here in the center.
Alright. That's annoying. If I want to focus for one more round to see if, because it should give me the location.
Yeah, it's basically telling you all these cells on death.
Alright. That's weird. I'm just gonna positive pulse right in the middle.
Okay. What's the area on that?
Not far. Unfortunately.
I need a smooch more than that.
I know. I'm looking. Positive pulse. 5-foot radius burst.
Okay, you do that. Tick,
So I can-
tick, tick. Nothing happens.
I can get 10-foot burst. Alright. Well, I'm done here.
I'm going to walk over to Grigori, and I'm going to ask him, Father Grigori, I seek your counsel. We have discovered the remains of what is very likely, in fact, Father Charlatan. However, I'm concerned that the presence of the Sturges indicates that the spirit of the Piper is growing stronger. Which do you believe we should attempt to handle first?
A difficult predicament. We do not know the condition of Father Charlatan's spirit, so the Piper is, as you said, is the growing threat. We know his strength, so we should deal with him first.
I'll walk up and say, I've looked at Charlatan with the Detect Undead on. I don't think he's a ghost. Or at least he's not there.
We'll deal with the Piper then.
Maybe he found religion.
That is very wise, Grigori. Perhaps we should go with the others and see to the Sturges.
So, Raphael, Sal is kind of sniffing around your feet.
Who? Oh, Sal.
As you were the one that squished all the eggs.
Oh, right. Gross. Speaking of eggs, Raphael is going to make his way to the larger eggs. Definitely kill it with fire.
Okay.
Definitely just kill it with fire. I'm not even gonna waste a spell on it. Can I just build a little campfire around the egg and just fucking cook the egg?
There's a bit of a rainstorm going on, so roll me.
Oh right, it's raining. It's
not just ambiance I put on for you boys.
Here, there's my survival roll. Nope.
You die.
I was looking forward to the invention of the
failed.
Sturge omelet.
I failed at surviving, you guys.
Okay, so
It's not a desert. He
some of
doesn't
you
know what to
watch as he starts making this fire. He's just perfect, and then a bit of the roof gives away, and a large bit of water just.
I know the feeling, man.
Alright, fine, whatever. I'm just gonna destroy the egg. I'm destroying the egg.
Actually, before he does that, actually while he's doing that, just to clarify, before we after last storage, but we took a rest, right?
No.
No.
Nope.
I know you didn't. You all can if you like.
No, never mind. I'm gonna go in there and assist Raphael in destroying the sturge eggs, seeing what he's doing there. After partying on the shoulder going, it's okay, Raphael, I know my feeling. So, just taking out my longsword, I assist him in stomping and destroying the eggs.
So, Jack, you see them doing this.
I see them doing this.
Yes.
I am looking at them very confused. I'm not sure if I should stop them or let them continue with their actions. Explain exactly what I'm seeing, because I think I may have gotten more confused.
So, Raphael is stomping rather vigorously all around, and Siphon...
I feel as if I'm using my sword as well.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Like,
they
I'm
appear
not-
to be attacking the ground vigorously. You'd think for a moment that it's a lurker, but that seems unlikely.
So,
Didn't you say that one of those eggs was gigantic, though?
Oh no, I'm
Was
saying
one huge-
all these eggs are gigantic.
Oh, so he doesn't see the eggs that we're smashing?
I mean, you already smashed them a good deal, so
Alright, fair enough.
I assume you're just being thrown like, that one looks like it might live on to have dreams. Die!
Iowa.
I would like to do a perception check to see if I can tell if there are any more fully grown sturges lurking around.
Sure. Roll a perception check.
12.
It's weird. Between the howling of the wind blowing through Harrowstone that's taken on a musical tone, you can still hear past it and hear buzzing, but it seems to come from all around.
All right, when we get back to the house, we're gonna have to look into an exterminator. This place needs to be gassed.
Ah.
What I was about to say is, Jack, do you know any natural remedies or any other I guess anything natural that could ward away insects?
anything natural to ward away insects.
Sal looks at you, shocked.
Right?
This tone.
I look up and it's like, no, I'm sorry, Sal, not you. I mean these sturges here.
He pops you with his eye stalk, and it does nothing.
Nope.
Regardless of this,
Hold on. Check the. I'll use the knowledge check, obviously, but the survival was just to see what Jack does.
Okay, for mosquitoes, the best solution is usually smoke. And you think sturges are just big mosquitoes, so big smoke.
Jack looks at some of the wood around here, lights a fire on the porch.
Roll me a survival for that.
I get up.
Go ahead.
I get up off the ground, having had an epileptic seizure for a little bit there. So what's going on, guys?
We're trying to
That's
deal with
true.
our sturge problem. We've taken care of the ones on the balcony for the most part. There still seems to be a lot of sturge activity going on, though.
So, Raphael, you watch as Jack comes forward, and with like 2 hints of flint on a knife, he's got a small fire going.
I just kind of look over at it, and I have the sun domain, right? So, like, I see that happen, and I'm just like, he'll just throw his hands up in the air going like, come on, man.
Got to catch you swearing follows.
Are you serious? Come on,
The
man.
better part is he's looking at you, and there's like a glint in his eye.
I'm just gonna go. Well, there's an undead aura over in the other hallway right there. I
Oh,
mean,
yes?
if the Piper's like hiding somewhere, it's probably right there.
Yeah, we should go check that out.
yeah,
I'll go over there and I'll wah.
A wall would be
Yeah, I
good.
think that's the best decision. I ain't going in there though.
Jack is basically setting it up so it can produce as much smoke as possible. His little fire.
So we're right over here, Raphael.
Yeah, my
We took it.
character sheet kind of gets in the way of the grid.
Yeah.
Father Grigori, can you back us up?
Anyway,
As
Indeed.
you begin making your way in, You watch as all these cells that appear to be empty begin to fade away. Before you, you see broken down cells, the doors bent, and within 3, 4, 7 bodies, all lined. 3 of them skeletal, 4 of them with flesh, their boots caked in mud and sopping wet from the rain. As you see here and here what appear to be 2 massive sturges, as the illusionary walls fade away thanks to the Piper's influence.
Oh boy.
So I'm just gonna place these guys all around. Just give everyone a nice little zombie. Everyone get
And
a
we're just-
friend.
You got me by 2 seconds.
I gotta be a little faster on the Bob Ross quick draw.
All these zombies need a zombie friend.
So we're going to roll initiative.
Let's just give them a
Like
happy
your
little thing.
balls.
Can I channel positive energy like I said I was going to do from the
Well, someone was waiting to get a reaction.
So was he. They both were.
Well, no, he was going to do something.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he's like, wow.
Yeah.
Piper must have been like,
whatever.
ooh, I'm gonna get him all alone. And I was like, man,
Ooh, get him.
ooh, I'm gonna get him. He's walking in here alone. I was like, yeah, I ain't going in there. I ain't dumb.
Mr. picks up a dark foreboding book.
So? What's wrong with books?
You got me
Books are your
there.
window to the world.
Bitch.
One step forward, 2 steps back.
What about the giant sturges? Are they here too?
Oh, yes. I got him for the
Nerd.
Wanted to make sure that we're not getting gypped.
Don't worry. You're not.
On experience and whatnot.
All our potential XP.
I mean, I'm useless. I've cast all of my useful spells.
And when I say these are larger sturges, they're larger than Jack.
They're medium category sturges.
That's fun.
Yeah, they're big.
You're fun.
Thank you.
I'm fun size.
Oh
Shut up.
man, I just pictured a medium-sized category mosquito, like in my mind.
They're in there, and they're fun to throw at people.
Ha!
They're not the worst. The spider eater is probably the worst because its one attack paralyzes you. Its second attack puts eggs inside you. So you know,
Yummy.
fun,
Doesn't even buy you dinner first.
right? So rude. Where's the charm? Where's the seduction? Skeletons be on an initiative, and the zombies be on an initiative since there's so many of them. Okay.
Cool.
Suck it, I don't go last. But I don't go much higher.
Well, zombies are 19. The skeletons, who have a very fast and dead last. I think.
So I assume the spooky token's the Piper.
Yes.
Told you he was over here.
They don't really have a consistent art style for these characters, so it's a bit of a shame. But you work with what you got.
What?
So-
Paizo not giving you enough resources?
Paizo
I'm
not
shocked.
So, you find yourself surrounded by undeath, Deacon. Not your first time, but it's
Not
still
our
a
first
situation.
time today.
What are you doing?
That's a good question. So, What do I see when I look in the Piper of Innsmouth's direction?
One moment. Let me get the proper description for you. This is a rather... One moment. Crap, I am so sorry.
You should be.
I am sorry.
Fucking up, bud.
No, already sensitive about it.
You are spare parts, aren't you, bud?
This body appears to have been burnt away by, burnt to ashes. A skeletal frame vaguely existing there, with ash constantly falling off the ribs like snowflakes. A hood covering it with a flute in his mouth. His eyes sunken and empty, and yet they seem to stare directly at you. You see the bones of it, the teeth, no flesh to them, bending and shifting into a smile as he begins to play on.
All right. Is this door here open?
It is shut.
Shut.
Also, make me a will.
But those are cell doors, right? They're
Yes.
bars. We can see through them.
Yes.
Yeah.
But roll me a will save first, Deacon.
All right. 22.
You're fine. You feel the chains you've wrapped around you from Father Charlatan go up an odd glow as you feel protected, but watched over.
Alright, so does the door between me and him look locked?
It does.
One of those fights.
The others look to have been damaged and broken in advance, preparing for this battle, but no need to get his free.
What do I want to do here? What I'm going to do is I am going to take my +1 mace, and I am going to add the Undead Bane to it by spending one of my focus points.
Okay.
And, I do that, and when Deacon uses his powers, this sort of ethereal smoke, like smoke from a censer, begins to kind of come up around him. And I'm going to look at the Piper and say, "Hello, Piper. We've heard your call." And I will then turn to face these undead here and activate my Psychic Barrier, which will absorb the first 2 points of damage that hit me. So I'm facing these guys ready for battle.
Alright then. So. Oh, wait, I didn't roll for the Sturges. My apologies. Sorry, Mr. Sturges. Oh, wow.
That's Dr. Sturge, head of Sturgery.
Oh, good.
That dad joke was so dad, it was wearing sandals with socks.
He was asking us if we were winning.
Are you winning, son? Yeah, Dad. We're winning.
So,
Like, you're in the middle of a party wipe. Like, you're in the middle of a TPK. Yeah, Dad. We're winning. As you're tearing up your character sheet.
these two Sturges burst free of the cell, the bars flying out as their massive, hulking forms, for their size, burst free. One is going to try and latch onto you, Rory, and the other one is going to try and latch onto you, Raphael.
Do not want. Do not want. No means no.
Okay, that's for Rory.
Good.
Fortunately, it's grapple, so... Oh wait, it does deal damage. What do you know? I'll throw a bone.
That's alright, we couldn't afford Gregory being a ranged fighter to be grappled.
Yeah, you can't.
So, 4 points of damage to you, Raphael, as this digs into you and drains a point of constitution.
Oh, shizzle my nizzle.
Indeed. This zombie is going to try and take a swipe at you, and this zombie is going to try and take a swipe at you, Deacon, and this one's going to try and take a swing at you, Cyphus. You're closer, so these two are both going to try and take a swing at you.
Sure, why not?
I guess!
Nothing but beaten up on. Lit on fire by my own team.
So we'll just roll 2 for Cyphus. What's your AC?
Not good. My AC is 15? That doesn't seem right. Where's my armor? Oh yeah, it's 15. What do you know?
Okay then. So, the first one comes lunging forward, a mighty swing, and it just kind of slaps you. It hurt.
Ow.
Like, you think it's more like the blind
Fucking
strength
rude.
behind it, but like, it didn't. It's not gonna leave a mark. Still be good for picture day. The other one, as it swings, roll me a perception check.
Yeah, my best skill. Let me find it. It's amazing how I can lose it every time. 16.
You see from its center, this dark energy seems to coalesce, spreading through its veins into the tips of its fingernails as 3 marks go across your face. And deals pitiful damage because they're half a CR. Oh my god, there it is. Seven damage.
Oh yeah, pitiful damage.
Yeah. Sometimes the narration doesn't match up. As for the other two, hitting you two. So that one kind of gives you a slap on the back, Raphael. It's probably a sign that it consents to you blasting it away. What's your AC, Deacon?
A big 16.
Okay, so it lunges forward, trying to take a deep bite out of your neck as you realize this zombie doesn't have any teeth. As it gums your neck, you're uncomfortable,
Sensuously.
but not hurt. It's like getting a hickey from Grandma.
Ew.
Yeah. Jack the Redcap, you're up. Sal is.
Yeah, I'm so uncomfortable now.
How do you think I feel?
Just like I'm the one that got gummed.
You know, some people pay for that.
Gross.
I've been to Chillax. People pay for a lot of stuff.
Although, hey, listen, I'm just saying, Doris down the hall when she takes the dentures out. Hooey.
Okay, we gotta move on.
So, Jack, you're there watching Sal kind of gorge himself on these eggs as you see his mouth just like a serpent wrap around this large ostrich-sized egg and just and then move on to the next one.
Alright, I'm gonna let him do his thing as I hear the screams of my allies from inside, I'm assuming.
The girlish scream of Cyphus.
I feel as if
Raphael.
I highly doubt it screams at this point. I feel like
It's more
weird.
like anger.
Yeah, it's like anger and exasperation. We're like, oh, for fuck's sake!
That's really what I think Cyphus feels like. Come on!
Is a grossed out scream from Deacon as he's feeling that sensation on his neck?
Ooh, I think he likes it.
Okay. Yeah, we're learning some things about each other today.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, nibble at me more.
Okay. He's counting.
Each of those squares.
Who has the Piper's Pipe?
Mom.
Did you guys leave that at home?
No,
Jack
has it.
Yeah.
Jack, did you leave it at home?
No, I actually do have it.
Okay.
They've
Because I'm
played it something and have it.
at home washing a dish, looking at this food going, wonder what that's for.
No.
Just chewing
No one's
on it.
mentioned it out loud, right? The Lopper, or not the Lopper, but what's his name?
I would have. I greeted the Piper by name.
All right. Let me find out just how much Jack was actually paying attention to you then.
Is that a will save or a perception check?
I would say it's perception.
Yeah. Jack was barely paying attention, apparently.
You probably hear blah blah Piper blah blah call.
Right?
Exactly.
So he just kind of pulls out the flute,
Piper.
and then he's like, he remembers that weird and slightly eerie tone, and then he kind of goes, I wonder if I can jazz it up a bit, and attempts to
Play
perform the
something,
tune,
sax man.
right? But at a better than what he was hearing.
Guys, we've arrived just in time for the Arrowstone Battle of the Bands.
Is Jack about to gain a level in Bard?
Keep in mind, Jack, that this is all iron bars, so you have to go this way to get there.
Yeah, the door's open.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. I'm playing music in here.
Okay, give me a
At
performance.
this point, I'm currently just playing the music in here, just kind of seeing what will happen.
Roll me a will save.
Oh, and a will save?
Yeah. As you remember back to what happened last time you tried to play it.
Yep.
I really like the idea that he's dancing with the flute.
Yeah, so there's a brief moment, Grigori, as you hear flute music accompanying the pipers. Not exactly the same beat, as you look back to see Jack very, very painfully playing over and over and over again while he is doing a very merry jig. He'd look really happy if his fingers weren't bleeding and his lips weren't.
For a second there, I thought I had outsmarted you all and had countersong. But I don't. I
You take 3 points
myself.
of damage, Jack. Once again, countersong does nothing. So, this Sturge seems to stop its fighting with you, Grigori, trying to take a massive bite out of you, as it just begins rising up and down to the music, kind of hypnotized.
I'll shoot it as soon as I
On your
can.
turn. Rigel, you're up. Your foot is kind of encased in an eggshell, and though it's made of a gelatin-like substance, you can't get it off, as Sal's trying to get to it.
Well, I'm gonna let Sal and finish the work and hopefully close my boot at the moment, but after hearing the cacophony that's going on with everyone versus the paper, I think I'll move. I was about to move to the door, but then I see Jack and Jack playing the pipe again, and after face palming a little bit like, oh, crap. And they go over there and try to help him out. Let's see, is it possible for me to pull the pipe out of his mouth?
Sure. Roll me a combat maneuver.
A constitution?
Combat
maneuver. It's called a CMB.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, here we go.
Miss. Jack dodges.
Okay, so you lunge for him, and now he's dancing on your outstretched arm as he continues to play. There's a moment, Grigori, while you're just holding this creature's needle nose away, like, that's kind of impressive.
Right? Jack definitely has some leprechaun in him as you see him doing a jig on Ragile's arm. Yes.
Sal, looking in, is just clapping his eye stalks to the beat.
Well, I'm good. Let's see. Oh, that was my turn? Alright.
I mean, common maneuver, movement, level 2.
Yeah. Alright, fine. A little dumbfounded, like, what the? I tried to grab for him, but nope, as he was expecting me. Now he's basically river dancing on my forearm.
Yes.
Soon, your head.
Well, Raphael, you're up. Roll me the will save.
Going
One
once.
second. I got you.
Okay.
Going twice.
I had my mouth full.
So, better not to eat while we're doing this. Bad boy.
What you want?
14.
DC 14 will negates. You're fine.
Nice. Okay. Now I need all of them to roll me a will save now, sir.
Oh. I'm going to have the Piper do his turn, as he doesn't exactly get a turn, but he does get to act. Roll me another will save.
Me again?
Yeah, he's picking on you because you're so gorgeous and he's jealous.
I think he knew what you were about to do.
Fuck you.
I got
Nobody
denied.
gives a shit.
Fuck you, Piper.
So,
Sarenrae personally
Sarenrae
shows
guides
up
me,
and
bitch.
says, "No, this one belongs to me."
You hear his music, and it is enchanting, but it is a song of death, of a funeral dirge. And you think back to your life, all the times you have been surrounded with music, the light of Sarenrae, and the joy it brings. And you can't help but whistle in response. He seems annoyed that he had no effect upon you.
Yeah, fuck you. Like all pretenses with Raphael have like diminished, like all his niceties and his like enlightenment, you know, that all fades away for like that moment where he's like, yeah, fuck you.
Alright,
Question.
kill them all.
Can you do your ability while grappled?
Yeah.
Yeah, my channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Channel, yeah.
Just good to ask. Because you are grappled.
Oh, it did latch on to me. That's right.
Yeah.
Mm,
The
can I roll? Can I roll a CMB to try and
Sure.
get out of the grapple?
But if you do that, you can't do the burst.
But it will drain another point of constitution from you.
If we can't get it off.
Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna do the burst. I'm gonna just do the burst.
Okay.
Wait, that's the Sturge that's on him? So it didn't fly off when I started playing?
This one didn't latch on to Grigori. This one's too far away. You gotta remember these squares are 10 by 10.
Yeah.
Hold on. 10, 20, 30. Alright. Oh, what's my range on my flute then?
You're not
idea.
certain.
Huh?
You're not certain, but this
Alright,
one
well.
seems to have not been affected by it.
I'm deeply agitated by that.
Well, that and the fact that you're bleeding from every orifice.
That doesn't matter.
Or you
I'm
assume
allowed
every
to
orifice.
Bleeding out the butthole.
Right?
Whoa! All right, what am I doing wrong here?
I don't know, I would just use the dice roller.
I think it's slash
So
R,
obnoxious.
not R slash, but yeah.
But that's what I did first.
I didn't see the first one.
Well, dude, just roll. Just go to the dice roller. See,
Going
I
to
did it.
dice
It's really
roller.
easy.
Shush. Going to-
You boop.
Yeah, it's slash
There
R.
you go. Yeah, see, we're doing it.
Huzzah!
I just typed
However, I can't get anything but a 1, so...
and I keep getting a 6, so I'm
Boom.
happy. Hey, Raphael, way to go.
And that's +2 with my level. So
Okay.
all the undead take 8 damage,
How large is
And-
that area?
Should be 30,
30 feet.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say it affects these 2 zombies, that skeleton. Well, you are.
I can't see what you're pointing at, dude.
I'm just keep trying to do a little track of how close all this stuff is. Piper's gonna get hit. These 2 zombies, that skeleton.
So those and this
They're all in range.
They're all in range, dude.
Except for maybe this skeleton down here.
No,
Remember,
they're all in range, and those are all
10-foot
bars. It's light.
remember, all those squares are
10 foot.
Yeah,
So
but
go
look, this is 15.
okay.
Yeah, so they are in range.
Alrighty then.
The only question is the skeleton down here.
I
Up
think
to
this
you.
is the only one that is in question, really, is this guy, because the line of effect.
No.
Everybody else has line of effect but him.
I don't think
that's
line
it.
of effect matters with this.
I'll say
It
in
doesn't.
this instance it doesn't,
Okay.
because I'm nice and unaware. So, Deacon, you watch as one of the skeletons comes rushing towards you, about to lunge into the other side of your neck, as it just through all the holy energy of Raphael, as you get hit with a face full of dust. A small portion of it's definitely gotten into your mouth, but it's dead, so there's that. This, as the 2 zombies have you surrounded, Cycus, this one goes to kick you between the legs, and it's dust. This one's just dead. The Piper did not seem to appreciate that attack, as he seems struggling.
The Piper needs to roll me a will save.
That he does. He's a haunt, so it's not really.
Just saying.
It's not really a
It
function.
damages haunts.
It does.
Yeah. So
Are haunts affected by turn undead?
They're affected by positive energy.
yeah, but it's not like
So-
a sentient thing that can.
Yeah, so
You're like-
I'd agree it can't flee, but it might take some other effect, determined by you, the DM, of course.
Yeah, I'll roll a will save. It doesn't have a will to save, but does that best yours?
Nope.
Okay then, and I should be rolling a will save for. Oh wait, no, that's only for intelligent undead, right? For the undead to be surviving your
For the
attack.
turn undead?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, that's only for intelligent undead that I rolled.
Man, I don't know.
I believe
You
they
cause
can
undead to flee from the might of your unleashed divine it. Use one of yours to channel energy from
Let's watch the D6 damage cleric video.
Undead receive a will save to negate the effect.
Oh, okay.
What about the
Fail
half the
for
damage?
Undead that fail their save flee for 1 minute. Intelligent undead receive a new saving throw each round.
Oh, okay, there we
There
go.
it is. So they get a new.
One next round.
Okay, so this is for the
So they still
zombies.
have to.
Oh wait, hold on.
Nope.
Hold on, dude.
I think I just read. I read that the same time that you did.
Yeah,
I
you
cannot.
can't
If
hurt
I'm
him with
damaging, if I'm damaging creatures, then I can't use turn undead. So I'm just going for straight damage. Then I'm sorry.
Okay.
Which will half the damage if they succeed.
What's
It,
the
it
DC?
should just be 6 damage, so you don't add anything.
Huh? No, it's still 8 damage because
No.
I still add my level.
I'm not
That's from a
sure where
different
you're
thing.
seeing that.
That's I'm getting that from a different thing.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not turn undead. That's cleansing light.
Oh, okay.
Or no, not that's Sun's blessing. That's my domain power.
Oh, that's dope. That's a great domain power.
Yeah.
That's a dope dude. What are you gonna do?
Oh, and no channel resistance save is what that says for the domain power. Plus your level to damage, channel positive energy versus undead, and they get no channel resistance saves.
Well, if they don't have channel resistance save, do they even get a save to half at all?
Nope.
Well, I rolled for no reason.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It looks good.
Anyway, I burn undead around me. That's what I geared this character towards.
You use the entire party in the DM for a short time as you watch
That's
the
what
skeleton.
happens when you try to optimize, kids.
Well, Grigori, you're up. You've
Yep.
got a Sturge beside you that seems to be enjoying the music.
So they're still
And-
alive?
Yes.
Okay.
Grigori,
These
you might
zombies
want
are
to
really weird
prioritize this
because they
Sturge
don't
right
suck
here.
and don't suck.
I think the Sturge is paced.
Which
The one on you?
Long.
Are you shooting in?
He's gonna be
close quarters
shooting the
like
one
that?
next to him. Yeah.
No, he has point blank shot, so he's good.
Yeah, he's just gonna stick that thing in its face and blow.
Isn't
Alright.
it charmed right now anyway? So it's not
Yeah.
like it's gonna take an attack on him.
You fire a quick shot off on it and blow its proboscis away, but it's not dead. These ones seem a mite sturdier than their brethren. It's a strange sensation for you having not killed, but it can happen to
He's
the
just
best.
gonna kind of look at his gun like, well, shit. And flips it around to smack it with the handle.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's probably not gonna have time to reload.
I mean, it's just a move action. You can do it right now.
And true, I'll reload instead, actually.
Flicking a bullet up into the air, you give your gun a little spin and catch the bullet in it. Because you're Grigori.
Oh,
Attack.
sick.
Even the two zombies currently killing Cyphus are a little bit...
They're not killing me.
Yeah,
I'm beyond death.
They're beyond death.
I think it's more he's just over it, you know?
So, Cyphus, that left 3 heavy marks upon you. One on your forehead, one across the bridge of the nose, one right in the mustache area. If there was ever a dream of growing one, it's probably gone, as you are bleeding heavily from the face.
Who cares? The thing inside me is not happy about that, though, and it's gonna lash out. I'm gonna rein in control just enough to exclude Deacon, Grigori, and Jack, I think. Do I need to do... No, I don't need to do Raphael.
Oh, because they have flesh. Good, good.
Yeah, they all have flesh, including the Sturges. So, I'm gonna just release the beast inside, and these dark tentacles are gonna slap at everything. So I need these 3 bottom zombies and the Sturge next to Grigori to roll fortitude saves.
Okay. Zombies are screwed.
Ooh. Well, are they? They don't really look to be.
So, an 8 and a 4.
That's the 3rd one on a d6 I've rolled.
I'd stop rolling them.
I can't! It's my damage.
So,
Well, they can't happen.
Yeah, so they all take 1. Fuck off.
strange. You, in your anger, let that which is within you out, but the force doesn't seem to come. It doesn't seem to strike out and lash out, and that's peculiar.
Do I do damage at all?
You dealt a point of damage, yeah. It just
Okay.
didn't. You're used to the dams bursting and washing away the cities. This one seems more like a garden hose.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not strong enough to do whole cities yet.
Not yet.
And I never will be. Alright, I guess it is the next person's turn.
Deacon, you're up. One's really gnawing into your neck, and it's very upsetting.
Well, let's try and hit him. Let me just take a look at my weapon.
Oh, Romeo will save. Also, I don't know, I'm gonna say Cyphus doesn't have to, because that's the effect of the holy energy on, the Piper. He was stunned for an attack.
Dope. And if only I could be useful.
Hey, you're the tank.
I am the tank, which is... I have the second most health in the party. It's really kind of scary.
Nope, did not make the will save.
Okay. Now to find out what his awful effect is. You are shaken.
Yeah, -1 to attack and damage.
Yeah.
Alright, let me factor that in.
Also, roll me a will save as well, Grigori.
Actually, it's really the zombie that is shaking me at this point.
Yeah, there's drool going down. You don't know how a zombie...
D6, it's -2 on attack roll saving throws, and ability checks, and skill checks.
Okay. Thank you.
What was that? Sorry.
Quick will save. It's not going to affect your previous roll, I just want to...
Even if it did, a 21 would probably still hit the...
Yeah. That's why I said it's not going to change anything, but... For later effects. Oh no, you're a little scared. But you're a paladin. You've had worse. You've watched over Cyphus in his sleep.
Yeah.
That one night when he hovered 6 feet off the ground, you just had to get a big rock down.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I will make an attack roll against the zombie. Right in front of me. Does a 13 hit?
The zombies, not known for their agility, are hit by that.
Alright. Well, being shaken doesn't impose damage penalties, does it?
Nope.
Oh wait, did you factor that -2 in?
I did.
Okay, good.
So the mace damage is going to be 9 points, and the bane damage...
Which one you hitting up?
The one right in front of me.
Oh, okay.
Nibbler.
Will be 4 points.
You push the creature off as it's trying to bite into you, slam the mace into its mouth, and just twist. And the head pops right off. Give it a little shake. Your mace is free. It did not seem to have much health left.
Thank you, Raphael.
I can just picture Deacon hitting the thing and it pops right off and he goes, "Oh, hey, look at that." This morbid curiosity.
Neat.
Neat.
Alright. The Sturges are gonna go.
The stages.
You're going to take another, both of you are gonna, Raphael loses another point of Constitution since he didn't break the grapple.
Yay!
Mark your health down as you've lost 2 hit points. The other one is going to try and take it's going to try and take a bite of you, Grigori, as it drains all your blood in its dreamlike state because it's charmed. It seems to be living its best life somewhere far, far away from here. The zombie is going to try and take a bite at you, Raphael.
Mm-hmm.
As I remember it to hit. It's a lot of numbers. Does a 10 hit you?
You know what? Hold on, let me check real quick. No.
So the zombie lashed out again, patting you on the back again. It's kind of encouraging.
Oh my god, thanks, buddy.
The other two are coming to swing at Cyphus.
Like, this one's being really nice to me. Like, the other one was, like, having a situation with Deacon. Like, we're not going to talk about that. But these, I'm just saying, guys, maybe these zombies aren't so bad.
One just hit me again.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's the asshole of the group. There's always one.
There's always one, Jack.
There's always one.
9 points of damage, Cyphus.
I go down.
You watched him drop to the ground.
Oh no.
Jack, you're up. Your buddy just collapsed as the zombie's claws raked across your chest.
Jacques?
Jack?
Jean-Jacques?
Still in control, then I'm going to run over. How close are these bars?
You probably couldn't squeeze through them.
Could or couldn't?
Couldn't.
Oh, well, in that case. Oh, wrong button. I'm still playing the flute.
Mm-hmm. You
didn't expect anything less.
You watch Grigori as Cyphus falls, and there's a moment of fear in your heart, not knowing if he is drawing breath, as it's accompanied by a very light-hearted as Jack is dancing, rolling, somersaulting into position, still playing. It's impressive to see him do a cartwheel with one hand.
Walt's also playing the flute. Jack, you just got a level of bard, dude. Congratulations.
You're not gonna get a mythic level
It's
bard.
those performance-enhancing magical items.
Suffice to say, this Russian judge is impressed. Yeah, no, that Sturge is still kind of locked in. The other one, I'll roll. Or, yeah, you're close to. Yeah, no, he's still biting into you, Raphael, but he doesn't seem as focused.
Yeah, now
It's like,
I've switched to the tune when I get there to smooth jazz. Looks up.
It's a little hard for you to because the Sturge is now flying to and just to smooth jazz.
Jack doesn't have a shirt on anymore. We don't know where his shirt went.
His
He's
hat
just gyrating.
his hair, and you don't know how his hair got that long.
His red cap has become a red fedora.
Again. This guilty Sturge has got no rhythm.
Hi, Joe, you're watching all this and wondering, stepping on Sturge eggs.
But they're never gonna bite again once they hear my tune.
Oh boy. So 1 second is going dumbfounded in the fact that 1 second Jackson doing a jig on my forearm, next second he left off. Since we cartwheeled one hand, it's still an amazing feat. Over to our side, so.
Wow.
We lost
Is his phone falling down a well?
He dropped it. It's okay. He'll pick it up now. D3,
He's
pick
like
up the phone.
slowly dropping it as he's speaking.
Stay close to the microphone, friend.
Yeah.
And then I was telling you.
Yeah.
Another deep throat, that sucker.
Yeah. Anyways, just quickly too, I'm gonna move the. Yeah, I'm gonna try to here to see.
I'm just gonna turn him up. Oh no, he's full blast.
No, but it won't help. It's his connection. He's gonna move.
About 5 paces, so it leaves me here. 1, 2, 4, 5. And then I use another action to move.
Well, before you do that, you might think about using a ranged spell like Magic Missile to maybe kill this Sturge over here.
Yeah, but Gregori's right there. I'm gonna hit Gregorian.
No, you
Not
won't.
with
No,
Magic
it
Missile.
auto hits.
Listen, you could put your hand in Gregori's mouth and cast Magic Missile. It would still hit the Sturge. It's like an action hero shooting.
It'll look like one of those anime moments where the bullets come out of his mouth and go hit the bug, and everyone's sitting there going, "How did he do it?"
Nani?
Yeah, start the spell.
All of you to assume I'd choose it to come out of the mouth.
Zing.
Oh, bloody hell.
So your
Okay,
missile is
then
going to
you
be 1d4 plus 1 damage.
Okay, then before this ranger, I need to get closer. If he's one more action.
No, you're fine at your current distance.
Yeah,
You're
you find
dandy.
your current distance.
Very well. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, exactly. Being that. Fitness being that. Let's see. Okay, spell. Ideal. Fine. Let's see. I'll use it. Let's see. So running into the chaos coming up and 2 and probably getting some slight estimation that, yeah, I could probably hit from there. I raise my hand with my plus me. I'll do it solid. And it will fire Magic Missile directly at the Sturge. Directly at the Sturge next to Gregorian. As soon as I move the spell on fire, I go, heads up, Gregorian! As the spell of the Magic Missile leaves my hand, launches the Sturge. Let's see. What's the dice roll for damage again?
1d4 plus 1.
Okay, 1d4 plus 1. So 5. 5 damage.
Okay, so, Grigori, you are kind of lost in this music. It's really pleasant. It kind of reminds you of home. As you hear Cyphus call, watch out. You turn.
Not
as this ball-
Cyphus!
Rigel.
Okay, I'm gonna
Hear Rigel call out this, to watch out. This ball of spectral energy comes flying towards your face, stops, and then goes around your head, and then hits into the Sturge. Because it's Magic Missile. It doesn't miss.
I was about to say when the whole thing right there, it's like, it's okay, Cyphus, I'm practically ventriloquist. I think I'm getting good. You see the spectral ball that launches there, swinging it right there, and then stops right going space. You just want, give me, and then circles on his head, and then goes full force again. It's like a very polite bullet.
I'm sorry. Rigel taking Cyphus' head and doing ventriloquism while he's unconscious.
That's not far enough yet, but I can't even get to I try that, the entity sees it, and then uses my head just for ventriloquism. You're like, see? That's not someone that you happens to you now, does it?
Using your head for ventriloquism is called talking.
Yeah, not the enemy though, but yeah, okay, I guess it's my turn.
Raphael, you're up while the DM dies.
Oh yeah, Raphael's up.
Can we call
Hey.
today's episode Pipers the Ventriloquist?
Phew. I either want to break the grapple. Wait, am I muted still?
No, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. I either want to break the grapple. I need to help Cyphus.
Don't worry about me. We're fine.
I can hit everybody with another channel.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, but you'll heal the scourges. I'm sorry, the sturges.
No, if I'm doing damage to undead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do that one.
No,
I'm saying don't bother healing me with the channel yet.
Yeah, just straight damage. Okay, cool. I'll just do that. Just straight damage.
Plans I have for Cyphus' turn.
So that would be 4 damage.
Okay, 4 damage. Yeah, that'll do it.
Sweet.
Poof. Poof.
Awesome.
Clerics, they're a little unfair. And it comes to hordes of zombies.
Yes, well, like I said before, this is what happens when one optimizes.
Roll me a will save.
How dare you? Ah,
You are currently shaken.
nice.
I think the shakes are actually from the loss of blood.
Honestly, at this point, yeah.
Yeah, at this point, Raphael needs a cookie.
Oh, I need somebody to put that lime in the coconut and shake it all up.
Grigori, you're up. Between smooth jazz, people throwing things at you, and Cyphus passing out, you're having a bit of a moment.
A little bit. I'm just gonna shoot the Sturge.
Alright.
Pulls back the hammer.
Another 4 damage. He is looking very, very rough.
It's an off day for me, apparently.
Well, we can't all one-shot the final boss.
Too bad he's just shooting a sturge.
Can you give him a rhythm that's a little easier to hit, Jack?
Alright,
He's hitting fine.
he just can't do that finishing damage.
Yeah, apparently. So I'm gonna use my move action to reload again.
Good choice.
Babe, you're getting me right there. You just need to get it over the edge.
My. You need to go to the Saren Ray, young man. So, Cyphus, your eyes open. You're in this blank white void. You see begin to darken a little bit. Now, yellow. Like that of a page that has withered. As you look, you see a image begin to the one you saw the other day, but chose not to view. As the lines begin to but in the end, it was all for naught. You see the 5 of your friends crucified. I'll get into the rest of it as we move on to Deacon's turn.
All right. D-Hundo, do you want my help getting the bug, or do you think I should go give Cyphus a hand?
That's a good question.
Like, how are you on health?
Yeah, get that thing off of me.
All
Get
right.
that thing off of me.
So I'm gonna move right here, and attacking it is not gonna be the best option in the world.
It's charmed. You could probably just pull it right off.
Yeah. Can I do that, DM? Can I just pull it off of him?
I'll allow you to make a grapple check against.
Does the thing it's no, I don't take any minuses from the effect of being shaken for combat maneuver, right?
I'll say yeah, you will.
Factor that.
It's only a -2.
Yeah.
You may be able to survive.
Yeah.
Nope. Not much I can do on a 1.
Okay,
Oh,
you're
fuck's sake.
you're trying to grab it, and you're pulling. You gotta like put a boot on the back of Raphael's back as you're trying. That thing is in deep, and you're seeing this over your shoulder, Raphael. Inside you.
Does not inspire confidence.
It's like someone removing a tapeworm. It's like, oh
no. Oh god. That is inside of me.
Yep. He is going to drain another hit point of Constitution.
You fucking dickhead.
Yeah. Sturgeon, ain't they a hoot? Jack, you're up. Roll me a will save. As you've taken 2 points of damage.
I've taken 2 points.
Yeah, from the flute draining you.
Oh, the flute?
Yeah.
Alright, I can work with that. Me and the flute. We got a thing going on. But I changed the tune. It sounds a lot more tribal and a lot more vicious now.
I'm stable, by the way.
Yay! Because I was about to see if I needed to do anything about that. I see him breathing up.
No, I'm not dying.
Yeah.
I'm too good to die.
So I see you sitting there bleeding but breathing. Or no longer bleeding.
He's bleeding. He's just not bleeding out.
Is the Sturge attached to Grigori or distant from him?
It hasn't touched him yet.
Yeah. It's kind of lightly grazed beard, but he'll survive.
Sal, tackle.
All right. Roll me a will save though.
Oh yes. Will save, not Sal. Me.
You feel the Piper's influence come over you as he is trying to silence and freeze you. But, despite the Piper's power, nothing can stop the music. And you play on.
Music.
Can't stop the signal, baby.
Alright, roll for Sal to attack, as he has a much larger gut. That Sturge is looking very, very rough as its tongue reaches out and rips a good chunk of the flesh out of this creature. Just starts chewing on it. Rigel, you're up.
Alright.
What about Jack's attack?
He's playing music.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I need 2 hands to play? Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, sorry, the outside's getting a little annoying. Anyways, see what's going on. I'm gonna make after as you know the cypher's going down, I'm gonna make a move action.
Okay.
Next to Cyphus. So, being next to Cyphus, is it possible for me to get next to him and take a knee, get a potion out, and try to put it in his mouth?
Do you have a potion?
Yeah. One to cure light wounds and one to cure moderate wounds.
Okay. Then give him a potion.
I'll give him a potion of moderate healing.
All right.
I say I would, if you don't mind me putting in my 2 cents.
Sure.
I'd say just give him the cure light, and then I can heal the rest.
I can heal myself.
Also that,
Oh, I think
but save the moderate for later.
Alright.
So Raphael turns to you as you're getting ready to pour this potion out, and starts like, "Hey, here's the lesser one. I got this." With a giant Sturge in his back.
Recognizing the fact that there's a giant sturge on Raphael's back and empathizing with that pain goes, right. Thinking it might be for him, so.
Alright, so it's going to be
Okay.
1d8 plus 1.
Roll
Okay,
me a will save.
That too.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, will save? Right. Should I roll the will before or after giving the potion?
Throw me a will save.
As you will. Here we go.
Okay, as you go rushing up, sliding, potion in hand, ready to pour down, you hear the music much clearer. There is
No.
fear, death coming over you as you find yourself paralyzed with a person, too afraid to move as a step closer to something.
I'm simultaneously afraid and angry because I feel like I have to do. Well, some small part of me is angry. It's like, oh darn it! Of course this is happening, and I'm trying to fight it, but no, that fear's got its coil wrapped around me, and it's not letting go. So does it mean I don't give him the potion?
No,
You do not.
Damn. That part's a little frustrating, slightly angry part. So,
A little bit close for me to activate that effect.
I like the strike perform, Jazz.
You see Cyphus there, shaking like a leaf, just inches from healing Cyphus.
You called him Cyphus again.
Inches from healing Cyphus?
No, you said you see Cyphus shaking there.
Well, he's shaking. You're shaking now, too.
yeah, because you just say both of us are shaking, and it's like you're both shaking and you're trying to finish up, but I'm shaking adjacent to you, so. But, yeah, right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Long story short, we're both shaking like leaves.
Yep.
So,
You're up.
Gore.
Raphael.
Oh,
I'm definitely gonna try and get this thing off of me now.
Yeah, no, it's kind of
Get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. Combat maneuver, yeah, for a grapple, or can I just pull my dagger and stab it?
It's kind of on your back. It's kind of a bad angle.
Yeah, do
You-
the
you-
combat maneuver.
Yeah.
They have a decent amount of health, so I don't think you can kill them in
Boom.
one shot.
Okay, so through the combined effort of Deacon pulling and you wiggling, you're very concerned at how long that proboscis is inside you, but it's out, and you get a good look at it as you think, wow, that's about as long as my forearm is.
Definitely didn't need to know that.
Yep,
But okay, cool, awesome, thank you so much. Can I attack it now?
sure.
I'm gonna attack it. I'm just gonna fucking stab it.
It's earned it.
Whew. I am so over this whole thing.
Give it a swing.
Yep. Oh jeez, what just happened?
So you go swinging out, and it's still reeling from the force of you shaking it off, and it just makes it all the harder, especially somewhat in close quarters.
Yeah. Not ideal terrain for a scimitar.
You're kind of looking at it as a rather large blood sack, and you have to wonder how much of it.
I'm like, hey, that's mine.
Grigori, you're up. It's interesting looking at Raphael. Usually he's so tanned, and here he looks so pale. Quite like Cyphus does.
Like, Raphael looks now how I do in real life. Just pale as the moon.
Well, fuck.
He went from toast to bread.
To Wonder Bread.
To shoot the one in front of me or shoot the one that's currently draining Raphael?
No, it's no
I
longer.
am no longer being drained.
It's no longer being
Although I wouldn't mind a little bit of help with it anyway.
Take a shot.
I'm definitely gonna like use these for a blood transfusion when we're done here.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
gonna.
Super soaker if you grabbed it, right?
Yeah, let's switch targets from the one targeting me to the one targeting Raphael. So I'm going to shoot that one. As I notice how pale our friend is. I don't think that's enough to kill it.
Might not even be enough to hit it. It's outside your range.
He can use his
shit.
deed to have it treat it against.
He is suffering a -2 from the shaken.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a miss either way.
So for once, the shaken does something. As
Woo!
find your hand shaking a little bit, it's comfortable as you are a man of certainty, but does not normally experience fear. And you fire a shot off, ringing the cells, does not hit its mark.
I feel like it would like ping off of the bars, like pretty close to Raphael. So you turn around, like, dude.
It's almost out a lot more blood. So, Cyphus, you are looking at crucifix. Jack has hung up. His blood is being let like an animal. You see in his chest there has been carved in Aquan, as you know.
I don't read Aquan.
What was the language you were learning with the others?
Aklo, and he knows it.
That's Aquan.
Aklo. My apologies. His chest, Aklo. Upon Deacon, you see something awful has been done to his face, as his chains are wrapped around his neck to hang him. As carved many a time across his face is the phrase, liar. You see Raphael looking transcendent, beautiful, as a shield has been cracked down the middle and stabbed into his back like angelic wings. As carved upon his chest is failure. Upon Rigel's, I had to make a will statement. Upon Rigel's, he has been skinned many times with blades, and written on his head is traitor. And your friend, Paladin Abbott, just realized it looks like something has been before he was crucified, written along his ankle. As you see in the center, Kendra sacrificed, and yourself, robe, scars, your face, 3 of them, head, and above your lip, a smile, and all this.
Hey, DM, we're kind of losing you a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of it. I caught about every other word.
Cool. Well, I'll have to kill you with that later.
Yep. Okay.
That's fully.
Sounds
connected.
like I'm gonna be cool, and everyone else is gonna be dead, and that's fine.
Awesome.
Thanks, Cyphus. And I'm the
You
one
brought me alive!
How's the Emperor Sturges? You know, the girl was gonna put shit on my head.
All right, so my turn.
Yes, as the DM goes to hang him.
Just
Cut off
remember,
there, too.
use an 8-fold knot. You don't want it breaking.
Come on. Too dark even for my taste.
Yeah. That's how we roll, though. So DM, am I able to get into flanking position on the other side of this Sturge from my companion here?
I'll say, actually no, because 10-foot square, you would have to be, you'd struggle because it would get an attack opportunity off on you.
Isn't it charmed?
You are correct. Good job. You are, in fact, able to get around it.
Okay.
As it seems to just be too busy enjoying its feast from the Cleric of Saturn Ray. It's like Sunny D.
That's your best one this episode.
Ah, damn it. Try the cleric. It's like Sunny D.
I want that commercial but with the sturge and just Raphael in the
Oh,
fridge.
man.
I have doubled my previous roll. I got a 2 instead of a 1.
Good job, bud.
Yeah.
It is mystifying that this loaded, practically inflated sturge cannot be struck. As its turn is going to happen, it's not going to do anything.
It has transcended into like the drunken fist, you know?
Yeah.
How he's just like swaying in and out, completely dodging and looking like it's not aware of anything. It's drunk on my blood.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the way of the drunken fist. I think this sturge just got a level of monk, you guys. This is a crazy combat.
I really don't want to see stunning proboscis, by the way.
Oh Jesus!
I don't want to
No.
flurry of proboscis.
Abort! Abort!
So,
Good lord.
Jack, you're up.
Alrighty then. Blood's still alive.
Dude, yes. Lose a point due to, still playing, still bleeding.
Why am I still playing, though? Is the flute forcing me to play at this point?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
been forcing you to play this entire time.
Well, that's what I figured. I was just double checking because you never had me roll anything.
I did. I had you roll a will save at the beginning for
Oh, damn. Oh, okay. This thing's will is ridiculous. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
So
sure.
bad back then.
So I don't actually have a turn. All right. I will roll, and then I will just stand here because I can't do anything else.
Yeah, I just decided you could command Sal because I'm nice and Sal listens to the music.
Well, Sal will still do his thing.
Yeah, way back when you rolled a.
Get out of here. I didn't move the thing for you to come over here. She did. Follow her.
Yeah, you rolled a 12 on your will save. The DC's 30. So, how to resolve that with an attack? You see Sal's tongue lash forward and get right on the proboscis of the sturge as it just pulls its tongue back, and you learn that slugs can blush. Rigel, you're up.
Alright. So, I guess I'm gonna try to get let's see. Shoot. On one end I can try to do I'll do the sturge. No, I'll help Cypress. Do I need to take another
Will save.
Yeah, I thought so. I was about to ask that. Here we go.
Hallelujah.
You
That's better.
You are filled with fear. You remember earlier today how Kendra, while holding the ears of Raphael and Tori, looked you in the eyes, desperately not to get hurt. No one to get hurt. And if there's anyone you will not break a promise to, be her.
Yeah.
You are afraid. You are also brave.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm seeing Cypress's body right here too. So you see me for a minute breathing. I close my eyes. No. I fight hard against the music's imposing influence, and then I grab the potion of cure light wounds and I put the Cypress's mouth to heal it. It's like, I'm not losing you. I'm not breaking my promise. Like, I'm not losing you. Okay, so what dice roll is that?
That's going to be 1d8 plus 1.
Okay.
Let it be known, D6, I'm going to kidnap you.
I didn't catch any of that.
It's probably better
I
than
live
don't know what
once
happens
more.
to me.
Alright. Yeah.
You're up breathing, Cyphus, while you're prone and breathing.
Yeah. Well, my eyes open and they're just black.
Yeah. You are looking up and seeing Jack, his shirt, his hair blowing and playing, and somehow looking worse than you are, and you died. Raphael, you're up.
Hello.
You two are looking at the Sturge, mystified. The two of you, trained swordsmen, are struggling to hit this thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna give myself guidance really quick.
So it's going to bring your total bonus to hit to +3 because you get 2 from flanking.
Nice.
Guidance is an action, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, never mind then. I'm just gonna keep with the +2 flank. And I'm just gonna hit. Just slashing. Ooh, hey, look at that. I finally did something useful there.
So, your blade comes swinging up, cutting through this creature that has drained blood as a...
Can I make sure to keep it relatively intact because I am definitely gonna need my blood back?
Oh, okay.
I have like a lot of surgery tools and stuff. I can probably make myself a little impromptu.
Roll me a heal check.
I mean, like, not now.
Just roll me a real quick one. That's a really bad idea.
No, I was gonna cast purify food and drink on the blood first to purify the blood.
It's not food to you. Drink to you. To him, yes.
I know. It's jokes, bro. Let's continue.
Work out.
The Sturge IV, though, is a really funny idea. Primo.
I'm more set on Sturge Super Soul.
Oh, jeez, man.
If
If I was like a psychopathic assassin or something like that, sure, yeah, tainted blood super soaker, whoop-de-doo, but not for a cleric of Sanray.
About Sturge Super Soaker.
Anyway, alright. Next. I assume this thing dies, right?
It does die.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh, no, sorry, didn't confirm. My bad. It looks very badly beat.
Oh, okay.
It had a taste of you, and you gave it the force.
Sweet.
Gory, you were up.
Alright, I'm going to change targets. I'm going to use my move action to reload because I didn't do it last round. And then I'm going to shoot the Sturge next to me.
Alright. Thanks, shot. Somehow, despite its charmed state, there's a swift change in the keys from Jack, and that causes it just to move out of the way. It's annoying, but that's life.
This is a very annoying day for Grigori.
Mm-hmm. Cyphus, you're up. You're seeing strange things. Grigori's missing.
I don't care. I'm going to float to my feet. And then I'm going to put my hand in my backpack. And I'm going to take an action to move right here. And I'll end my turn.
Okay, then. Deacon, you have seen a lot of unpleasant presence. There's definitely one coming off of Typhus right now.
How I sort of picture it is there's like a crack of lightning and the room goes dark and he's like, then he's up, then there's another crack of lightning and he's moved all the way across the room.
Oh, yes.
Well, let's see.
Those with
Fear
dark vision watching did not see Cyphus move.
Does a 24 hit the Sturge?
It does.
All right.
Yeah.
You all wonder where there's a cat. Right, how do you want to finish him off?
It's sort of floating and dancing in the middle of the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Raphael sticks his I think he scimitars off probably the front end of, he probably takes off I think I'm picturing a lower part of the body, and then Deacon just walks up to it from behind and just clobbers it right to the ground.
So, Raphael strikes, managed to just clip its wings enough, and is struggling to get any kind of out. As it finally falls, its sack hitting the ground and a bunch of blood coming out the proboscis. Really, really getting over those shoes there, Raphael, as there's a bit of
just adding insult to injury.
And then, boom! You come down on its back. A gout of blood hitting onto Cyphus makes him look all the worse. But it's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cyphus. We've got a little me on you. Yeah, we'll get it out later.
I look over at Raphael when Cyphus says that. He says that's okay. He understands.
Jack, you're up. You are still bleeding heavily from this thing.
Woo.
Jack, are you with us?
Jack is dead.
I'm guessing he's really getting into the music. That, or he's really getting into his music.
Yeah.
The rhythm takes him.
I can feel the rhythm overtaking me.
It is good pain. Let 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Okay, he keeps playing. So?
Come on, acid damage.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. God, he was on 2 hit points. You see the acid fire from Sal's begin to engulf this creature as it just rots and rots away. The smell of acid hitting blood fills the... It is a terrible smell. As it falls to the ground into a slump of melting blood.
Appetizing.
And then Sal starts eating. Alright, someone's in the new font. I think it's you, D3. But also, you're up, so...
Alright. Sorry for a second there, I didn't hear you, and looks like the Discord glitched out a bit. Anyways, slightly dumbfounded the fact that, I just gave him some type of a potion. He sprang up darkness in his eyes and just floated away. Slightly dumbfounded from that. Let's see. So the Sturge been taken care of, or it's still?
Oh yeah, they're taken care of.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So after that, let's see. Kind of. You see me look from Jack and his playing to Cyphus, and knowing the Piper's there. I look from Jack's direction to the Piper's direction. I go, just slightly regretful. I go, just hang on there, Jack. And then I go where Cyphus is, drawing my sword. Drawing my sword out, and well, what's the status of the door for separating the Bertha party from the Piper?
That door seems to have not been messed with whatsoever.
It's locked, I guess.
Yep.
You should enhance your blade and attempt to sunder the door.
I'll try that.
Said Deacon. Rifle.
Yeah. So let's see. I guess I'll power my sword again with the same little incantation and try to, I guess, cut the lock if anything else. So, I guess, longsword. Okay, about 9 damage.
You cut into it, but it's gonna take a minute. It's a nice, really steel door.
Okay, does that count also for the, I guess, +1 or my...
I mean, you moved up and you attacked. Not?
No, he's saying the +1 damage from the
Yeah,
enhancement.
so it would be 10 points of damage.
Okay, again, you're cutting in, but it's a tough steel door.
Yeah, it's got hardness,
Alright.
so it'll take more than one attack.
If it only took 10 hit points, Stone would be funded immediately.
Yeah, I imagine. So that's fine. That's fair.
Raphael, you were up.
It is I. I think. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. I am gonna hit him with another channel.
All right.
Boop. Boop. Bippity bop. Flippity floop. That's 5 damage.
Okay, then. So, you watch another pulse come from you, hitting into this creature. It falls to its non-existent knees, the flute falling from the lips, as you see 2 ghostly sturges begin to hovering around him. They sink their muscles deep into his non-existent
Ooh.
as more and more sturges begin to his dust, draining him. And as he begins to die again, you see nothing but smile. Someone has done their best. Sturgeon.
Ooh.
That's where we're going to go on break.
Sounds good.
Yep, I will be back.
I'll be back.
Back in like 15 minutes, folks. Ask some questions. Applaud me. Do whatever you want.
All right.
Yeah, feel free to post questions in the chat or any other thing you're interested in, and we'll try and answer them while we're on break. Be back in just a minute.
Biochronic. It's a whole lot of nothing. We just finished the fight with the Piper, but there wasn't really anything in between the two things. There was a big fight in this hallway. That was pretty much it. Well, Tony, I was about to hit it with a Haunt Siphon, which they give you at the beginning, which does 3d6 positive energy damage and can suck it up. But, I never got the chance. So they give you some way to deal with it.
Or I'm pretty sure if we did something with the flute, there's probably a way to bypass the whole thing too with the flute, but Jack couldn't roll high enough.
Or figure out, and we're too stupid to figure out how to use it.
Yep.
I was like with the Lopper, we're like, I don't know, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I have an axe and a flute. I'm sitting here going, I don't know.
Okay, I guess you hit him with the axe. I don't know. Or like the book for the Spider-Man. We have no idea what we're supposed to do with that.
Right.
Burn it, maybe? I don't know.
Jack might hit him with it.
No, I'd try to burn it. I think because there's that aura of don't give it up, that maybe we just want to burn it in front of him and it'll hurt him.
I would agree with that.
So wait, the fight's over? I thought we were gonna Piper.
Yeah, Tony, if you don't like bother breaking into that tomb, you're pretty much screwed. We pissed off the town too. We murdered several people. But there were no bodies, and without a body, you can't prove a crime.
Enough evidence could say otherwise, but still, there's none of that either, so.
We got arrested for a few days.
Yep. I spent 3 days I spent 2.5 days in prison.
I may have also pissed off the church.
That is a good possibility.
It kind of happens when you tell them that their god is a lie.
There's certain mechanics to Carrion Crown that I feel that telling it to you guys would kind of ruin it. So you're just kind of doing some stuff in the void.
Yep, it's okay.
It's like,
If you had to bust them out, Tony,
what?
You have a whole month. Just let them serve the sentence.
I'm back.
That's what we did after we got arrested. In fact, it was a whole journey trying to keep us from breaking out. How to keep Jack from breaking out.
Jack is quite uncontrollable.
Oh man, good times were had though. I mean,
It was one of our better episodes, actually.
Right, trying to keep him in the
great about that episode. I went, they're gonna go here. They're gonna answer some questions. Then we'll be done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. No problem. But then it's, they actually accidentally kind of gave enough information for the sheriff to ask questions about that. And they can't lie in this situation. But they're still trying to lie. So
I'm not trying to lie, I just don't give up information easily.
Yes. Whatever.
And on my end, on my end, there's a bit of a...
They went to jail. It's like, okay, this will probably be like a quick 20 minutes of them. Oh no, they want to chat to these people. They want to talk to each other. It's like, well, this is what they want. Might as well let them have it.
I was all for just... And they served their sentence.
I know, so it's not. But, you know, good roleplay options came out of that.
Mm-hmm. True.
And then it's
I'll go for...
house arrest. That'll probably be like 20 minutes. There was another session of like, all right.
He was complaining that we were going too fast into Harrowstone.
So we slowed down.
So we slowed down. We spent like 3 episodes without Harrowstone.
To be fair, that's just how we deal with legal entanglements.
True. In every campaign that we've had any trouble with the law, it's been like 2 or 3 sessions of getting out of.
The only sessions where the only campaigns where we haven't had trouble with the law is the campaigns where we've played as the law. I think we've gotten arrested in every single one. Other than that,
I just wanted to be the sheriff going, look, I want to like you boys. And so I said, well, I don't.
Hey, I'll go for just answering the questions and leaving after the fact, but I know you felt, well, you lied to me, even though it was just
it was simply a misunderstanding.
And a slight omission of the truth.
Well, I legitimately thought he understood what was going on, and that he was covering for us. When he's like, I'm going to send out search parties for these people. I was like, thanks, dude. You got it. You must be a friend of the professor's. And then he shows up, and he's like, what do you mean that you killed them? And I was like, oh, well, I mean, I thought you understood that. I didn't think we were being particularly, covert about that.
As far as we weren't. We're trying to be upfront, but for some reason, he equated that to...
Oh, I'm sure one of us said something stupid. I'm sure one of us said, no, sir, we didn't kill anybody, sir. That's why I can't blame him, because, I'm certain we did say that.
Well, what we probably did was we tried to argue about the nature of what murder is.
And if there is no body, there is no crime,
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
That was the argument that got us in trouble.
Yeah. Define it! Well, buddy,
We have, like, the opposite of an innocent party face.
Yeah, we have a guilty face.
I mean, look at Cyphus right now.
Between Cyphus and Jack, we have guilty face. That's for sure.
I'm not guilty.
Yeah, you're not guilty, but you look at the part of it, and unfortunately, I have to get the sheriff to, alert the sheriff. It's like, we didn't do anything. It's just showing otherwise, it's like, do your duty unto the law. Do your duty.
What's that you got there, Cyphus? Him holding a series of destroyed caused by him. A smoothie.
Cyphers like smoothies.
They're good.
Who
They're
doesn't?
fruity and delicious. What's wrong? It's an ice cream you can drink.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people call Cyphus. Fruity and delicious.
And very, very refreshing.
I can see Jack as a guy who drinks a lot of Bloody Marys.
Safe to assume Jack's just dunking his hat in the geyser of blood.
Actually,
You're
I think
not
this is
wrong
a
at all.
huge dilemma for Jack, because he knows that's cleric blood.
And he didn't. Yeah, it's holy blood, and he didn't kill it.
Wait, hold on. The bug that came, the blood that comes from the bugs, he is not studying. The blood that comes from anything else that didn't come from one of his allies, he is totally slamming that hat into. And some of the ash.
You're a little dry then. If you're not going for your friend's blood. The sturge has been eaten.
Yeah, all the blood was Raphael's.
And he's rubbing it in ash. Or whatever the zombies turned into. Okay. Continue?
Yeah, are we all back?
Give me 5. Give me
I'm back.
a couple seconds.
Alright, we'll give D12 a couple seconds. Well, those debuffing boss fights, as this clearly was, they can be interesting, but they can be rough. They can just feel rough.
Let it be known, when it came to this fight, it went, okay now, throw this guy at them, and he gives them shaken, and can maybe paralyze them, like, okay, and throw 3 to 4 skeletons, okay? I'm like, got it. Maybe some sturges, got it. What do you read? 4 zombies, 3 skeletons. Paralyze as much as I possibly can, and 2 sturges. 2 giant sturges. That seems a little bit rough. Looks to the Lopper. Yeah, how about that? I learned I need to hit a little hard.
Speaking of hits, let's talk about the heals that we have left over. I have 2 spells left, both of which can be Cure Light if we need them. How about our clerics?
I have 2 cures.
I have 2 channels left and all my spells.
I got a potion moderate healing left.
Definitely hang on to the potion. Don't use that yet, because I think now that we're all up and fighting again, we all have at least something. Also, do we want to continue to explore a little bit, maybe find wherever those kids went in here, or do we want to head back?
I think we should just head back.
Yeah, we've taken a lot of con damage.
Yeah.
I think we need to rest and recoup.
Yeah.
Recoup our losses.
Also, again...
Oh, wait, shit, no, those little kids are still down here, huh?
No, they're not.
Yeah. Well, we don't know that for
We don't
sure,
think
but-
they are. Or at least I don't think they are. But they might
they
be.
scurried back in. Oh.
Well, because they were here, and they were, in, and then we scared them, and it could all just be kind of left over from that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Well-
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so let's,
Wait.
I vote
I
we
mean-
go.
What's really the issue if a couple of kids get killed and turned into zombies?
Their parents, and the fact that the town's already mad. That's like, hey, the
It's not our fault. They should be better parents.
Alright,
No,
we're
as
good
far
to
as
go.
as far as the legal system is concerned. But
So-
anyway, but again, what happened to the Piper fight? They just bolt her.
He died.
Oh, really? I was
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I've been breaking
what
the
happened
door,
to him? You did a ton of damage to him.
No, we're
Oh.
talking about the kids. So we don't know if they were even up on this level. We lose their tracks fairly early on into the prison.
I thought Rigel was asking what happened to the Piper.
Oh yeah, the Piper is hopefully disapparated. Although before we leave, we should check on Visoriana.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. If we really need to go, as much as I still want to look for the kids, I'd say go. But while we're getting out of here, we should look around. While we're exiting. Check on Visoriana, but it's kind of like the thing where you're leaving, but you're also looking around. If that makes any sense.
It's also the matter of Father Charlatan.
Oh, lovely him.
Well, he's not
And
going
the,
anywhere.
and the Splatterman. We don't know where the hell he's at.
Yeah,
well,
so we're definitely
exactly.
going back.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
So, you note that first off, what's going on with you, Cyphus?
So I'm just going to shove my hand in my gaping chest wound and heal myself.
Okay. You all
5
watch
points.
as the marks upon his chest heal up, as the 3 strikes across his face seem to heal but form scars.
That's disappointing. I liked my face.
It's a nice face.
Does anything happen to the flute?
The moment the Pipers died, you find yourself able to finally breathe as the flute almost jerks out of your hand as the magic has faded from it. You're going to be tasting pennies for a while, copper pieces as it were.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the flute. Look at... Who did I get the damn flute from? Which one of you did?
Siphus.
No.
It wasn't Siphus. Siphus had the book.
Well, no, he handed it to you.
Yeah, we got all the stuff from the evidence place.
Oh. Alright. He looks at the flute, and then is it still magical at this point, or is it no longer magical?
It does not appear to have any magic to it. It's valuable. It's quite a nice silver flute.
He's looking at it slightly perturbed and annoyed. He's gonna go ahead and cast Detect Magic to see if there's any magic in this area, since he lost the flute and now he's perturbed.
Yeah, look in the Piper's cell.
There does not appear to be much left. The Piper's body is not there. It has clearly burned and faded away years ago.
Alright, time to go. Let's go back.
Alright, oh wait, hold on. What is Detect Magic? 15 or 30? Oh damn, no, that's range to cast the spell. What's the shape? Cone. Distance. Oh no, it is 60-foot distance. What the? Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, well, I'm just gonna leave it like this for now, but I am gonna look around for magics. And I'll start my search up here, and then I'm gonna go this way.
So, over the course of about a half hour, you scan this whole area, and
Yeah.
there doesn't seem to be a bit of magic in this entire place.
Alright.
As
I
the
want
door
it to be known that I left long before then.
Okay, you left ahead everyone?
Well, I'm not waiting for him. 30 minutes to check this place? Nah.
Alright, good to know.
Alright, so,
So, with the understanding that we're all kind of retreating, I will accompany Cyphus. Is anyone going to join the two of us?
I'm gonna go in with Jax to help search one last time before we leave. if anything, I guess it's one part detect magic, one part perception, and between the two, I'm looking for any trace the kids might have been here. Small footprints, I don't know, whatever they had on them. Seems out of place in a prison, things like that.
Alright, roll me a perception check.
Alright. I guess my motions right here would be sort of reflective of Jax. Like he's gonna make one big J movement around the thing. I'm gonna do likewise around the opposite end. The table and everything else. Let's see. For first things first, perception.
So yes,
Yeah.
the two of you are going through this place. There doesn't appear to be anything of any magical note.
And nothing
of non-magical? And nothing of non-magical note either?
Not much. You'd imagine that due to how accessible this part is, what with their not being the unholy aura that comes from below, it's a lot more accessible for looters and those that would an interest in stealing things. So this place has been somewhat picked clean by the years.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm gonna look to Jack and go, well, Jack, first off, how you feeling?
he just kind of looks at you and kind of goes, it's been a day. It's been a long day.
You do realize something, though, Jack. This whole area is full of cheap and easy-to-break stuff. And Raphael's not there to scold you.
Yeah, Raphael is going up to check on Visoriana, I'd assume, with...
Alright.
So,
good.
you like a lot of things. There's no parental figure to say no.
Yeah, this is true, but there's not really anything worth doing anything with.
Beds, tables, and chairs.
Knees and
Exactly.
toes, knees and toes.
But I only have friends nearby. I don't have any enemies to put through them.
To each their own.
So I'm sure Jack like jumps up and down on a bed for like a couple of seconds, stops and says, "This feels hollow."
You wouldn't be wrong.
Duly.
Yeah. Pretty much. Anyways, oh, yeah, Jack's already done there. I guess I go to check on Raphael after a while and go, look at my bag to the potion of moderate healing and then go, Raphael, you okay? Do you think you might need this? And I offer the potion.
What? Me? No, of course not. You need it more than I.
I think you took more of a beating with that proboscis in your back, and yeah. I turn around to...
I will be fine.
So,
Alright.
just give me an idea about you, Deacon, and Cyphus. Are you just waiting down below?
I'm going to the house.
Okay, then.
I was gonna follow Deacon and Cyphus. I figured they were taking off. We were gonna see the Soriana before we left, and then
Yeah,
go back to the house.
yeah, we'd see.
I can be convinced to do that.
Yeah,
I'll assume a quick question about the potion was before.
yeah, that was probably before he did his search around with Jack. Now is Grigori going to hang out with Jack and Rigel, or is he going to go with the rest of us?
Grigori is going to go with you.
Okay.
Okay, then. So, after a good 30 minutes of waiting for the two, Raphael, you basically look up to them and usher for them to come with you as you make your way down to... It takes a moment for her to apparate, but she does seem better. There is silence up this grave. I know I have the three of you to thank. Thank you. I have felt the holy light of Saren as she's resting against a wall.
Looking at Visoriana, seeing she's a little bit better, and that's a small smile across my face and goes, I'm glad to see you're okay for what it's worth.
I'm as okay as Ruby as she reaches towards a vase and
A ghost.
yeah,
Yeah.
sticks it and pops out through the top and waves to you.
Well, thanks. Visoriana, I mean not to divide your attention to more important things, but throughout our dealings with the pipework, have you sensed the presence of any children? I realize it sounds strange, but we've had reason to believe that they might have come here. Have you felt any other presence other than the, those trapped within Hailstone?
There's a pause as you bring up children. That kind of sadness takes over her. I have been blessed to hear the laughter through this cursed place. Though I cannot see far out, I did not hear any screams of children. If they are here, they are not armed.
Great. And in that we need to rest to deal with the rest of the more notable inmates of the Harrowstone, but we can't leave them to their fate doing that, so...
Should they ask me, I shall do my best to warn them of the dangers here.
Alright, so you sure you haven't felt any presence of children or voices, perhaps? Maybe?
She's saying that she felt kids come in and
Let's-
that
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright.
To the house. To the house.
Alright.
That's flowery poetry. You're good.
I was about to say, well, thank you for so young, but then I grabbed my collar and just yanked.
I assume Jack grabs a pant leg.
Yeah.
No, Jack was checking the other rooms that we haven't explored on this floor, looking in each one. Just kind of cracks the door, looks in, closes door.
Wait, on the second floor or first floor?
On the first floor, we've looked at everything on the second floor.
Oh.
Oh, no. You know you're not supposed to go in the chain room.
I know I'm not supposed to go in many rooms.
Into.
The room I'm in front of is the room that I would have definitely gone to first.
We've been there, and you were told, nah, that
Oh,
room's
is
got
it this one?
Yeah, that room's got a fuck ton of chains in it. Haunted chains.
Oh, no, I don't want the chains. Is it this one, then? Yeah, it's this one. No one's been to that one.
All right, then. So, you're making your way in there.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed.
Deacon, Grigori, and Cyphus. As you're making your way home, the rain has blocked out any light. It's winding down to much later in the evening as you'd spent a lot of time searching, a lot of time talking, and just making your way through. As you're approaching the house, though, there's a crack of lightning that illuminates for a moment. As you see, the lights aren't on in Kendra's house, but the door is swinging wide open. And that's where we're gonna end for today. Cliffhangers galore.
Woo!
We're hanging on by our fingernails.
Mm-hmm.
Dagnabbit, I wanted to know what was in that room.
I know you did.
Well, for those of you watching, thank you very much for joining us on this latest episode of Pathfinder, the Carrion Crown from D6 Damage, presented by the Spell Tracker app, which is a great way to keep track of all your spells and abilities for your characters in your next Pathfinder game. Check that out on Google Play or the App Store, and tune in next time for another thrilling adventure. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Ta-ta.
Farewell.